Now, President Donald Trump is standing behind his Pentagon chief Pete Hegseth despite a new scandal. Trump's backing comes amid growing calls to fire U.S. Defense Secretary over his reported use of the messaging app Signal to discuss strikes on Yemen with his wife and others. Even a Republican lawmaker has supported calls for Hegseth's removal. Representative Don Bacon of Nebraska told Axios that if the reports are true, the Secretary of Defense has failed at operational security, and that is unacceptable. He added that if a Democrat did this, we'd be demanding a scalp. Bacon is the chair of a House Armed Services Committee. But Trump dismissed such calls, saying the Defense Secretary is doing a great job. He said that reports about Hegseth's signal use and allegations of dysfunction at the Pentagon were just fake news.
Are you bringing up Signal again? I thought they gave that up 2 weeks ago.
There was a new report this weekend that he used it in a separate chat that included some family members.
It's all just the same old stuff from the media. That's an old one. Try finding something new.
Now, Hegseth also remains defiant, blaming the media, with the White House also pushing back on another media report that aides are eyeing replacements for him. Listen to this.
You know, what a big surprise that a few leakers get fired and suddenly a bunch of hit pieces come out from the same media that peddled the Russia hoax. Won't give back their Pulitzers. They got Pulitzers for a bunch of lies. Pulitzers for a bunch of lies. And on hoaxes, time and time and time again. And as they peddle those lies, no one ever calls them on it. See, this is what the media does. They take anonymous sources from disgruntled former employees, and then they try to slash and burn people and ruin their reputations. Not going to work with me.
Now, for more on this, a correspondent Susan Tehrani has sent us this report from New York. Listen to this.
Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth is under scrutiny once again for allegedly sharing sensitive military information via the Signal messaging app. Reports indicated that Hegseth disclosed details about a U.S. airstrike in Yemen in two separate Signal chats. You may remember the one involving top officials. Now there's a new one. It's being reported that his wife and his brother were also on a chat, a separate one. Critics argue that this could compromise national security, leading to calls for his resignation. However, Hegseth has dismissed these allegations and claims as being, quote unquote, fake news, attributing them to disgruntled former employees. President Donald Trump has publicly defended his defense secretary, stating that he's doing a, quote, great job, and labeling the reports also as being fake news. The situation has intensified debates over the handling of classified information and the use of unsecured communication channels by high-ranking officials. President Trump was asked by reporters on Monday how Hegseth was doing. He replied, ask the Houthis. Susan Tehrani reporting from New York for WION World is One.
For latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.